why you wake up inflamed, and the 5-step nighttime routine that stops it. Your body does most of its healing while you sleep. That's when your tissues repair, the inflammation drops, and your immune system recalibrates. But if your nervous system is stuck in survival mode, none of that happens. Instead, you spend the night with elevated cortisol, which is a stress hormone, shallow breathing, and chronic tension locked into your tissues. So you wake up more inflamed than when you went to bed. This isn't just about feeling tired. This is about your body losing its ability to heal itself. And the longer you stay in this pattern, the harder it is to break. I'm Natima, physiotherapist and Autoimmune Freedom Coach. I've worked with hundreds of women dealing with chronic pain, autoimmune symptoms, and exhaustion no doctor could explain. I help them understand why their bodies hold on to inflammation, and more importantly, I teach them how to let it go. So if you've been waking up stiff, swollen, and exhausted no matter how much you sleep, this video will show you exactly why that's happening and the 5 simple steps that finally stop it. I recommend that you finish eating about 2 to 3 hours before bed. It's not just what you eat at dinner that will help you sleep. It's whether your nervous system feels safe enough to digest. When you're stressed, rushed, or eating on the go, your body shuts digestion down. So blood flow gets pulled away from your gut and sent to your muscles, because your body thinks you're in danger. And that's why you can eat clean and still wake up bloated and inflamed. Your body never got the signal that it was safe enough to rest. So before your first bite at dinner, make sure you do this. You sit down, you put one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart, and you take 3 slow, deep breaths. This activates your vagus nerve and tells your body, we are safe now. We can digest. There are no threats that I have to tend to. Then you eat slowly, put your fork down between bites so you can actually notice the taste of what you're eating. These small cues seem very small, but they actually are huge because they signal safety. So when you keep dinner light and grounding with cooked vegetables, whole foods like root vegetables, quality protein, and healthy fats, and you avoid heavy, spicy, or overly processed foods, then you will teach your body that the stress of the day is now over. You're safe. So step 2 is that I encourage you to have 10 to 15 minutes of gentle movement after dinner. Now, I said gentle movement, not hardcore exercise. So after dinner, make sure you move your body for about 10 minutes. Not to burn calories, not to raise your heart rate, not to build strength, but this is about letting go of the day. This is the time to release. When your nervous system is in survival mode, go, 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 your fascia tightens up like shrink wrap, preparing your body to fight. This traps inflammation in your body and your lymphatic system slows down. So if you were someone who likes to exercise before bed, but you can't unwind, this is why. It's because your nervous system thinks that there's still a whole day ahead of you. So that's why after dinner, we want movement to be gentle and relaxing, because gentle movement drains stored stress and tells your body the danger has passed, the day is ending. So you have 3 options for gentle movement. Option 1 is take a slow 10-minute walk outside. Option 2 is gentle stretching. You focus on hip circles, opening your shoulders, neck, and your jaw. And option 3, you can shake it out. Shake your arms, your legs, even your whole body for 60 seconds, and you can do a few rounds of this. Animals do this naturally to release adrenaline, so your body already knows how. You can move in a way that feels good and not have it feel like work. So remember, this is release, not performance. Okay, step 3. I really recommend, now this is going to be the hard part, but I really recommend you do a digital detox for at least 1 hour before bed. 1 hour before bed, screens go off. Yes. Blue light disrupts melatonin, which is a sleep hormone that triggers the onset of sleep. Studies have also shown that even the tiniest amount of blue light, even on your arm or your leg, can suppress this hormone. So if you're on a screen and you're watching Netflix, social media, scrolling through Instagram, or watching the news, the deeper issue is this. Every notification keeps your nervous system scanning for danger. Flashing lights, things to pay attention to, your body will become more alert. So your amygdala, which is a part of your brain that detects threat, becomes activated when you're watching your devices. So even scrolling, your body can't tell the difference between real danger and the danger you see on a screen. News, endless information keeps your body on high alert. It can't downshift while it's on high alert. It can't relax and allow yourself to sleep. So put your phone in another room. Yes, in a whole other room completely. Get yourself a digital clock so you don't need to use your phone as an alarm or as a clock. That was my number one excuse for why I needed the phone in my room. But I'm telling you, it will create so much more freedom in your life if you don't depend on your phone for every little thing. In our house, we even turn off Wi-Fi at night and only use red lighting during the last hour. So it tells everybody in our family we're done reacting, we're winding down. So use this digital detox hour for safety signals. So instead, you can read, journal, take a warm bath, gentle stretching. You can cuddle with a partner or a pet, or simply sit in silence. Anything that doesn't require reacting or doing will help you. This hour bridges the stress of your day and the healing of your night. So this can allow your body to calm down and activate healing mode. And if you're watching this and realizing your nervous system has been running on high alert for months, maybe even years, you're not alone. Here's the good news. You can start shifting this today. So I created a free meditation that will help women whose bodies have been on survival mode for far too long. So it guides you through a body scan and helps you drop back into your body. You can watch it after this video in the link below, and it's completely free. So download it, use it however you like. Okay, now let's get back to your sleep preparation. So step number 4 is to create your sleep sanctuary. Your bedroom should signal safety. It should be your safe haven. But most of us sleep in the same space where we work, where we scroll, where we just bring all of our day's life into our bed. So your body doesn't know the difference between sleeping and scrolling. It just thinks this is the place where you stay awake. So we need to intentionally create an environment for rest. So if you've had a baby, and if you can remember back to the days where before bed, we would give the baby a warm bath, we might sing a song or share a lullaby. Those things are still necessary as adults, but we just forget to put our life or our work down so we can prepare for sleep. So this is how we do it as adults. So first, temperature regulation is key. So aim to change the thermostat down to about 65 to 68 degrees at nighttime. Your body temperature needs to drop for deep sleep. And that's when tissue repair and inflammation reduction can happen. Second, we want darkness, pitch black if you can. So you can even put tape on any flashing lights, turn off all lights, get blackout curtains. Even small lights disrupt melatonin, which is the hormone that helps with the activation of sleep. And ideally, you would be in bed between 9 to 11 p.m. because we get the most deep sleep between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. That is our circadian rhythm. So if you're going to bed around 11 or 12, you're missing out on half your window of deep sleep. And this is where we do most of our deep healing. Also, for your sleep prep or your sleep sanctuary, it's important to monitor the sound. So white noise or brown noise or silence, whatever feels safest to you, but keep it consistent. Your nervous system learns patterns. So the most important thing about your sleep sanctuary is that you create some sort of ritual. You do the same thing every night. And so for me, it's dimming the lights, lighting a candle, and just cuddling with my kids. That tells my nervous system the day is over and we're safe. So find what feels like home to you. Your sleep sanctuary is not going to be the same as my sleep sanctuary. So it's important that your sleep sanctuary feels like home and it feels good to you. Your body learns to associate these cues with safety. And over time, starting your ritual automatically will lower your cortisol and it will trigger your melatonin. You're training your nervous system to recognize safety by doing this. And the final step is right before bed, before putting your head on the pillow, you can do 5 minutes of nervous system regulation. This is the step that can change everything. If you forget everything else, do this one thing. You can have the perfect bedroom, but if your nervous system is still in survival mode, your body still won't heal. So we need a biological or physical signal that it's safe to let go. And that signal is vagal tone. So your vagus nerve is a nerve that runs from your neck to your organs, and it is the off switch for stress. So here are a few options, and you only need to pick one, but do it every night. So option 1 is 4-7-8 breathing. You inhale for a count of 4, you hold your breath for a count of 7, and you exhale for a count of 8. And make the exhale audible, like a giant sigh. That long exhale activates the vagus nerve. If you do a few rounds of this for about 2 to 5 minutes, your body will feel safe enough to let go. The other option you can do is a body scan. So if you scan your body from head to toe, just observing how your body feels, it can get you to be in your body and out of your head. Another couple options is you can end your day with gratitude. Just pick 3 things that you're grateful for. One final thing I can share that may be helpful is if you visualize what your morning would look like. So if you imagine yourself, if you spend 2 minutes just imagining yourself waking up with joy and mobility and gratitude and energy, then you're going to increase your chances of waking up feeling much better. So I just shared with you a few options. You just pick 1 or 2 practices and you commit to it for 7 days. Your body learns that this is the signal for rest and healing. Because I've been where you are. I've woken up exhausted, even after sleeping for 12 hours, feeling like my body was betraying me, trying everything and wondering why nothing was working. And here's what I learned. Healing isn't about doing more. It's about finally feeling safe enough to let go. And that's the work I do with women every single day. And if you're ready for support, real support. If you're tired of doing this alone and you want someone who truly understands what your body has been holding on to, I'd love to invite you to book a free energy activation call with our team. We'll look at your unique situation and identify exactly what's keeping your nervous system stuck, and we'll show you how to shift it. So the link for that is in the description. I want you to know that your body has been protecting you for so long. So let's teach her she doesn't have to hold on anymore. If this message resonated, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. I read everyone and I'll be sure to reply because comments and likes help me create more content like this for you. So thank you so much. I appreciate you and I'll see you in the next video.